Now, the world is edging closer to a potential nuclear turning point. The last remaining arms control treaty between the United States and Russia will expire this Thursday. Now, Kremlin has vowed that Putin intends to act responsibly should the last nuclear pact with the United States be allowed to expire. And our next report decodes what lies ahead for the world's two big nuclear powers at these very turbulent times.
The world is on the brink of a new arms race. The final surviving nuclear treaty from a series of Cold War-era arms control deals between the US and Russia is expiring. Till now, there was a mutual understanding between the world's two superpowers. Now, with the New START treaty expiring, that delicate balance of power is gone. Now there is no cap on nuclear warheads. No restrictions on missiles and bombers. This essentially means that the two biggest nuclear powers are now left without any limits for the first time in more than half a century. Russian President Vladimir Putin proposes that the two sides should stick to existing missile and warhead limits for one more year to buy time. US President Donald Trump is yet to respond to Putin's proposition. He asserts that the treaty must be replaced with a better one. Dmitry Medvedev, who signed the New START deal with Barack Obama in 2010 when Medvedev was Russian president, says that the treaty's expiry should alarm everyone.
Now, such a situation is possible. I am not saying this would immediately mean catastrophe or the start of a nuclear war, but it should concern everyone. Those clock hands would obviously move faster in that case.
While Obama cautions that the expiry will undo decades of diplomacy and could trigger another arms race that will make the world less safe. Without a replacement framework, both sides will be free to expand their nuclear arsenals. Russia and the US control nearly 90% of the world's nuclear weapons. While Russia maintains 4,309 warheads, the US has 3,700. This outnumbers the stockpiles of all the other 7 nuclear-armed nations. But replacing the New START treaty is not simple. Russia has developed new nuclear-capable systems, such as the Burevestnik cruise missile, the hypersonic Oreshnik, and the Poseidon torpedo, that fall outside the New START treaty's framework. Trump has announced plans for a space-based Golden Dome missile defense system that Moscow sees as an attempt to shift the strategic balance. Then there is China. It is rapidly expanding its nuclear arsenal. Trump wants to add China to a new framework to oversee the most dangerous weapons known to humans. The question now is whether diplomacy can still outrun escalation, or is it just the beginning of a new nuclear era? Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.